Hey there, everybody. Let's check the subject predicate lab. Now, the purpose of this lab is to give you some tricks on how to identify the subject and predicate of a sentence. So in part one, you circled the answer. The subject of the sentence contains the main noun. So the subject relates to the noun. The predicate of the sentence starts with the first verb in the sentence. So subject is who or what the sentence is about, or who or what is doing something in the sentence, and then the verb, the first verb, is where the predicate starts. So in the first part, we just located the subject. Remember, the subject is going to come first. The subject is who or what the sentence is about. It's circled here. So in the following sentences, notice it's at the beginning of the sentence. School starts at 8 o'clock. I rode my bike to school. Laura is my best friend. These are all the first nouns. These are all the first verbs. So the subject starts the sentence, that's the main noun, and the predicate is the first verb. So on the you try, you should have Chris circled, and the predicate would be was my good friend. Was is the first verb. Crackers, taste is the first verb. Now sometimes the subject is more than one word. So subjects with adjectives here. Instead of just saying John has math first hour, it's my friend John. So there's an adjective before that main noun there. The little puppy, so instead of just saying the puppy is waiting to go for a walk, it's added an adjective in there. So look at this. That annoying bird keeps making noise. What's the sentence about? That annoying bird. So that annoying bird should be circled. Keeps is the first verb. So that's the beginning of the predicate. Johnny's little sister wants him to come home. Who wants him to come home? Johnny's little sister. So it's not just Johnny's, it's Johnny's little sister. It's the sister that wants him to come home. Now sometimes subjects have prepositions after them. So instead of just saying the store doesn't sell candy, or the kid is crying about the science test, there's this prepositional phrase. We haven't really done prepositions yet, but down the road. Down the road is not a verb. It's more of a stating a location in relation to the store. Across the hall, that's another preposition. Prepositional phrase is across the hall. The first verb isn't until is. So let's see if you got this right. My friend next door has a new computer. There's like popcorn on the paper. Sorry. All right, so who is it that has a new computer? It's my friend next door. Has is the first verb. So all this is circled. The dishes in the sink are dirty. What's dirty? The dishes that are in the sink. All right, and now sometimes subjects have appositives. So my chair, the wobbly one, is about to break. What is about to break? My chair, the wobbly one. That's all part of the subject. Is the first verb, so that's the beginning of the preposition. The predicate. Polly, my little cousin, there's the main noun, the subject with the appositive. Wants is the first verb, so that's the beginning of the predicate. Tigers, the ones in the zoo, lay around all day. There's your first verb. So the subject with an appositive should be circled. And then Snickers, my favorite candy bars, have a lot of calories. So Snickers is what the sentence is about, and you got to circle that appositive with it because have is the beginning of the predicate. It's the first verb. So sometimes you have simple subjects, just the first word. Sometimes there's an adjective ahead of that main noun. Sometimes there's a prepositional phrase after the main noun in the subject, and sometimes there's an appositive. All right, let's check the back. On the back, talking about predicates. So remembering that the predicate starts with the first verb. This is like the key. If you can locate the first verb, that's where the predicate starts. It's the action that the subject does. So the predicate is underlined in these sentences. Notice how the predicate starts with the first verb that's bolded. So Mr. Reynolds tested us. What did he do? He tested us. My calculator. What about it? It dropped on the floor. What happened with the light? It turned on. So let's try underlining it. The phone rang while I was sleeping. What did the phone do? It rang while I was sleeping. Mom sang my baby brother a song. What did Mom do? She sang my baby brother a song at bedtime. Sometimes the first verb is a helping verb. Remember those helping verbs. This is what it's like helpful, seriously, to memorize these, right? I memorized them when I was in 6th grade and I still know them. Is, am, are, was, were, be, being, been, has, have, had, do, does, did, shall, will, should, would, may, might, must, can, could. So look, the kid can throw a football far. What can the kid do? He can throw a football. This helping verb, can, helps this throw. You can't just say the kid throw a football far. You'd have to say the kid threw a football far. So my favorite class is having a test tomorrow. You should come over to my house. So the principal might let you stay. Look at this. Might is a helping verb. It helps this let you stay. So this is what the principal does. In social studies has been hard for me. So it's been hard. It has. There's has right here is the helping verb. Been hard for me this year. So let's figure out if we can find the subject at the beginning and the predicate, and let's make sure that we are starting the predicate with the first verb. So Phil bakes great chocolate chip cookies. This is about Phil. What did he do? He baked. So he bakes great chocolate chip cookies. Whoa. The town lost power last night. This is about the town. And what did the town do? It lost power last night. A little ant crawled across my desk. This is about a little ant. And the first verb is that it crawled across my desk. The clothes in the dryer smell fresh. Okay, what did the clothes do? They smell fresh. That's the first verb. So this in the dryer goes with the subject as a prepositional phrase. Clowns are pretty funny. What about clowns? They're funny. This is a helping verb, are. Remember that? Is, am, are. So this is the first verb. It's about clowns. There we go. Pencils can break if you push too hard. It's about pencils and how they can break. Can is one of those helping verbs. Can break if you push too hard. My favorite show has been canceled. So this is about my show. What about it? It has been canceled. Has is one of those helping verbs. Chloe, my old dog, died when I was in college. This has an appositive. And what happened with the dog? It died. So we've got to circle that whole subject with an appositive. Books are fun to read if they have a lot of action. This is about books. And what about them? They are fun. This is a helping verb. My oldest cousin loves to play checkers. What does he like? He loves, that's the verb, loves to play checkers. So this is about my oldest cousin. All right, so remember, the subject's at the beginning of the sentence. The predicate starts with the first verb. Cool. Good job.